Hi, in this video we're going to be taking a look at how to play the guitar intro, very famous guitar intro from Sweet Child of Mine by Guns N' Roses. It's tuned down half a step. I just played it along there with the track, playing it a semitone down, but I'm tuned up normally, and we're going to play it in the normal position. And if you want to play along with the track, you can either take it down a step or tune your guitar down half a step. Secret to this one really is understanding the chord progression that it's been played over. Remember, as a teenager, having the guitar tablature for this one, and it just looked like pages and pages of 12s, 15s and 14s written on the pages, sporadic array, and I was a bit overwhelmed with it all. So the chord progression that it's been played over is a D, goes to a C added 9, a G, to D. You're then going to repeat that chord progression and start again with D. So we're going D, C added 9, G, D. Then we're going to do that D again, and then C added 9, G, D, and then we're going to go through that chord progression again. D, C added 9, G, D. Now the intro is following that chord progression, and that's where the secret lies. So we have this. Personally, I like using my fingers to play this one. You may be using a pick. We're going to pick the 12th fret of the D string. That's your root note of the D chord, and we're kind of outlining a D chord. So we're going from that to the 15th fret of the B, to the 14th fret of G, to the 12th fret, 15th fret of high E. Play that again, probably. 14th fret of G, 14th fret of high E, back to the 14th fret of G. So we've got that. So that's played over the first bar of the D chord. As we go through the D chord a second time, we're going to play that same riff again. As the chord progression changes to the C added 9, we're going to play exactly the same riff, apart from the fact our beginning note, instead of starting on the D note on the 12th fret of D, we're going to start on the E, or the 14th fret of the D, which is the note that's out of C added 9. So we're going to play it. Then again. Like that. The chord progression that then moves to G, and we're going to play exactly the same thing again, apart from the fact our first note's going to be on the 12th fret of the G string for a G, the root note of G, and then we're going to play it. Chord progression then moves back to D, so we're going to play our original then. As the chord progression begins again on D, moving through C, G and D, we're going to play exactly the same thing again. So although we've just played over D, the D chord is starting again at the beginning of the chord progression, so we're going to play that same thing again. Then as we run through that and we repeat what we've just played, we're then going to run through that chord progression again. So we're going to go through C added 9, to G, then as the chord changes to D, because we're finishing this off, we're going to play our finger there, our middle finger stuck, super glued almost, not literally kids, 14th fret of G. First finger there on the 12th fret of the high E, and we're going to play back to that 14th of G, to the 15th of B, back to the 14th of G, and then we're going to go from the 12th of high E, back, 14th, back, 15th, back, 14th, back, 12th, back, 15th of B, back. So yes. So I'll play this one through along with the record again, shouting out the chord progression as we do so. So we're going to be starting off on D. Obviously I'm playing it a step down so it fits with the fact that Guns N' Roses are tuned down half a step. So with D, C, G, D, D, C, G, D, D, C, G, so as always, thank you for watching, and I hope it helps you be able to play the guitar intro by Guns N' Roses for Sweet Child of Mine.